What if a little, straightforward present that caused the entire room to quiet down was the most memorable aspect of a wedding? Not the kiss, the vows, or even the first dance. The wedding of Jung Hae In and Jung So Min was already regarded as one of the most exquisite events in Korean entertainment history. However, nobody anticipated the moment that made everyone cry. What actually took place at the altar? The gift's true story will make you cry, so watch this video through till the very end. The ceremony was very emotional, tasteful, and intimate. Just the individuals who were most important, no cameras, no live broadcast, no press. Jung Hae In stood at the altar, serene on the appearance but obviously holding something inside. As sunshine streamed through stained glass windows and gentle music filled the air, Jung So Min, the bride, then made her way slowly down the aisle. The light sparkled softly on her gown, a bespoke ivory outfit inspired by handbox. There were silent gasps, gentle grins, and tears for every stride she took. It was the type of moment that cameras aren't meant to record. It was something that you sensed in your spirit. No one will ever forget what transpired next though. Jung Hae In made a surprising move right before the ring exchange. He took a little, wrapped thing out of his inner jacket pocket instead of a ring. The wedding coordinator seems perplexed as well. Min looked to him, still grinning but intrigued. He uttered something that made everyone freeze in their tracks. He remarked, "I can't stand here next to the woman I love and act like I owe her nothing more than vows. Even though this isn't part of the ceremony, I had to tell her the truth." He gave the little box to her. It didn't appear like much, wrapped in plain white cotton and knotted with scarlet thread. However, everything changed when she opened it with shaking hands. There was a locket inside. She wore the exact locket that was believed to be lost forever while they were filming their first drama years ago. And it wasn't just any locket. Everyone thought it had been thrown away with the props after filming, even though she had given it to him during a scene. However, he had retained it for all these years, and he was giving it back now. Min froze. A tiny message that had escaped from the wrapping was then unfolded by her. Her gaze expanded. She lost it. She started crying, and her whole body trembled. Gripping the note and the locket, she turned away. The room fell silent. Then, without saying another word, Hae In moved forward and held her. He was not required to. Just 7 words made up the note. "I never stopped loving you. Not once." The wedding became legendary at that point. It was that modest, silent present, not the kiss or the rings. Later, she used the scarlet thread to bind the locket to his wrist. A modest yet impactful gesture. Tradition was no longer important. It had to do with history, their past, and the moment was made even more impactful by what fans later learned. That locket. Throughout the years they were apart, he wore it under his clothing for dramas, award shows, and interviews. It was more than a recollection. It was simultaneously a pain, a promise, and a hope. He made the decision to return it the day they were reunited, honoring the past rather than letting it go. Millions have been impacted by this narrative because of it. 2 stars aren't all that important. It's about continuing to love someone despite being apart. When everything begs you to let go, you wait. And holding off on saying, "I never stopped loving you," until the appropriate time. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if this story touched you. Because the quietest love stories can sometimes have the biggest echoes.